Welcome to my YouTube channel today. We are going to be talking about the dramatic breakup of Traviscott and Og Chess. When you think of Traviscott, you probably picture the global superstar he is today. The chart-topping albums, sold-out tours, and a distinct sound that changed hip-hop. But before all that, he was part of a duo called The Classmates with his high school friend OG Chess. Together, they were grinding in the Houston suburbs, dreaming big. Fast forward to 2012, and those dreams started to take different shapes, and the partnership quietly dissolved. Why did Travis and Chess split? Was it jealousy, creative differences, or something else entirely? In this video, we'll dig deep into the complicated history of their relationship, exploring the clues, the rumors, and the gaps in the story to try to understand the real reasons behind their parting of ways. By 2012, Chess was making waves on his own. Driving around Houston in a Benz, he was becoming a local star, the guy with the looks, the charm, and the hits. Meanwhile, Travis was focused on something else, working on his solo debut, Owl Pharaoh. But here's the thing. While Chess was collaborating openly with artists like A$AP Ferg on tracks like Harlem to Texas, Travis was noticeably absent. Why? Was it a scheduling issue, or was something deeper going on? Sources suggest there may have been tension between the two, perhaps fueled by jealousy or creative disagreements. After all, Chess had the street credibility and a solid fan base, while Travis was pushing for a different sound and a broader audience. However, concrete evidence is hard to find. Much of what we know comes from rumors and anonymous online accounts, leaving us with more questions than answers. By 2012, Traviscott was done playing it safe. The days of The Classmates were behind him. OG Chess was still grinding in Houston, building a name in the city. But Travis was chasing something bigger, something global. After dropping out of college and couch surfing across LA and New York, Travis finally had his eye on a real breakthrough. And it came, not through luck, but through relentless networking, strategic deception, and timing that some might call fate. Travis told Anthony Kilhofer, the legendary engineer who had worked on every Kanye album since The College Dropout, that he was in LA. In reality, he was still in Texas. But when Kilhofer said, "Let's meet," Travis booked a last-minute flight, landed in LA, and pretended like he'd been there the whole time. That 15-minute meeting with Kilhofer turned into a career-defining opportunity. After that meeting, Travis started getting invited into rooms that few unsigned artists ever see. Kilhofer introduced him to Mike Dean, the right-hand producer of Kanye West. Suddenly, Travis wasn't just another kid making beats in his bedroom. He was sitting in on sessions, absorbing the culture of God music, and watching some of the best do it up close. But was he officially signed? No. Was he being credited on records? Also no. He was just there, watching, learning, inserting himself into every opportunity. And that's when the Kanye connection started to solidify, at least from Travis's point of view. In his early interviews, Travis starts name-dropping. He's skipping school to make beats with Mike Dean. But when you actually trace the timeline, some of those claims don't quite line up. This was the beginning of what you could call Travis's myth-making era. In 2013, Owl Pharaoh finally dropped. It wasn't a smash hit commercially, but it was different. Sonically layered, cinematic, aggressive. It sounded like the future, and more importantly, it positioned Travis not just as a rapper, but as an artist. Someone whose music was influenced by Kid Cudi, Kanye West, Tame Impala, and Houston's own chopped and screwed legacy. He was no longer tied to OG Chess, to Missouri City, or to The Classmates. After Owl Pharaoh, the cosigns kept coming. T.I., Kanye, Mike Dean, even Rihanna was in the mix. Travis became known as the guy everyone's watching, even if no one could quite place where he came from. The days before Rodeo Mixtape took things up a level. Then came Rodeo, and everything changed. With tracks like 3500, Antidote, and Nightcrawler, Travis was now not just in the room, he was owning the room. So how did Traviscott become famous? Was it raw talent? Yes. Was it strategic networking? Absolutely. Was it a little bit of deception mixed with timing and branding? Probably. What separates Travis from thousands of other hungry artists is that he didn't wait for permission. He built his myth while still living it. From lying about being in LA to working in secret on solo projects while still in a duo, Traviscott played the long game. And whether you call it fate, hustle, or manipulation, it worked. What do you think made Traviscott truly blow up? Was it the cosigns, the sound, or did he just understand how to play the game better than everyone else? Let me know in the comments. And if you want a deep dive into the rodeo era or the Astro World rise, make sure you're subscribed. This is Rapmadness, and we'll see you in the next one.